We've seen the billboards, maybe even commercials. The lemon law is around to protect your kids if your new car has issues.
And one woman says she is at her wit's end trying to get her lemon replaced. Allison Gormley tells us what's the deal.
A reliable car with room for activities.
This where the kayaks go? It is.
That's all Billy Willard wanted out of her brand new, nearly $50,000 Hyundai Santa Cruz.
It has like the underhatch that can be a cooler and the side bins and all the tie downs.
Instead,
I bought a lemon.
her first issue came up weeks after purchase.
We were on the interstate, going, 72, somewhere in there, and it just lost power on the top end. So you push on the gas pedal and it drops out.
So she took it to the dealer. A month later,
Picked it up, super excited, Saturday morning. Sunday morning, it came back. At a stoplight in Greenwood, I was accelerating and the latching alarm came back. Did not go away.
this fix 2 more months. So she started the process for Indiana's lemon law. To be eligible, the problem needs to be reported within 18 months of ownership or before 18,000 miles, whichever comes first. You must also allow the dealer a reasonable number of repair attempts, and the car needs to be bought in Indiana. If the car maker agrees there's an issue, consumers get 2 options: replace the vehicle or refund your money. But Hyundai's offer to Willard leaves her owing more than $4 grand. Yep, she has to pay thousands if the car maker takes back her lemon. Here's why. Even though she paid about $48 grand for the car, fees, and protections, the buyback offer is calculated using just the vehicle price, about $43 grand. Then they deduct for mileage, which is calculated assuming the car's life is only 100,000 miles. That leaves Willard to come up with the difference between the car loan amount and what the car is now worth. So Willard asked for the other option, a replacement vehicle. She said Hyundai refused.
And they cited, because of COVID, supply chain problems. And I do understand, but it's not acceptable to just leave that on individual consumers instead of repping your product.
If the parties can't agree, court may be the next stop.
If you prevail in a lemon law case, the consumer is entitled to recover their attorney fees from the manufacturer.
Attorney Robert Duff handles lemon law cases. He said it's important to document any issues with a paper trail, even recordings.
That's very favorable to the consumer. Indiana is a one-party recording state, so as long as one party to the conversation knows that it's being recorded, it's legal.
When we reached out to Hyundai's corporate team about why Willard was only offered a buyback option, all they said was Hyundai will begin working with the customer to locate and acquire a replacement vehicle, hopefully giving Willard her dream car and some peace of mind. Well, Hyundai reached out to Willard again, but again, buyback talks only.
Wow.
So when you talk about this lemon law, we heard her story with her vehicle. Does it exclude anything?
Yeah, this one surprised me. It excludes motorcycles, RVs, and conversion vans. So those don't have the same protection.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Good tips, Allison.
Always fine print.
Yeah, always. Oh, my God. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Thanks,
thanks